Now, according to the Share Foundation, there is around £1.7 billion sitting in unclaimed child trust funds. This relates to around 1 million young adults. So if you think your child or grandchild had a child trust fund set up for them, now is the time to check. There could be around £1,000 sitting in there waiting for them. So in this video, I'm going to go through and explain what child trust funds actually are and how you can go about claiming any unclaimed accounts. My name's Carl Roberts. I'm a chartered regulated financial advisor. So child trust funds were available to children born between the 1st of September 2002 and the 2nd of January 2011. Now, they were usually opened by parents and would receive an initial £250 from the government to help get things started. Some children would receive further amounts from the government if they were from low-income families or received certain types of benefits. And the idea of these accounts was to encourage children, the parents of children, to save for their adult life. So some child trust funds accounts are a bit like savings accounts where you can earn interest on your cash, and other accounts will allow you to invest the money in stocks and shares. All income and gains made inside the child trust fund are completely tax-free. Now, child trust funds are not available to new customers today, but you can still save up to £9,000 a year into one as long as it was opened before 2011. Now, the child can take over management of the account once they turn 16, but they can't withdraw any money from it until they're 18. Now, the first of these child trust fund accounts started maturing back in September 2020. And HM Revenue and Customs have said that they do write to all account holders just before their 18th birthday. But it could be that these letters are missed by the parent or the child, particularly if you've moved home over the years and it's gone to the wrong address. Child trust funds were really popular back in the day, and it's thought that even in April 2021 there was still over £10 billion saved into them. So it's definitely worth checking to see if you did set up a child trust fund account for your child or grandchild and whether they've claimed it yet. So how do you go about tracking down one of these unclaimed child trust funds accounts? Well, thankfully the government have made it quite easy. There is a form you can complete to track this down. Parents can do this on behalf of children if they're under 18, or the child can do it themselves if they're over 16. Now, you will need a government gateway account to access the form, so if you haven't got one, you'll need to set one up. Children can only do this if they're over 16, but it's quite easy to set a government gateway account up, and it'll be definitely worth doing. Now, if you do manage to track down one of these unclaimed child trust funds, you will have two options. If the child is over 18, the money will be sitting in a matured account pending further instructions, or it might have been moved to an ISA. The child can either withdraw all the funds completely, or they can continue saving into it via an adult ISA. If the child is under 18, then this account will have yet to have been matured, so it will still be sitting in as a child trust fund. And you can either continue saving into that child trust fund until they're 18, or it can be moved to a junior ISA. The government has compiled a list of child trust fund providers which you can find on their website, and this is really useful because it has the contact details for each provider. Now remember, if you've not claimed a child trust fund for a long time, there could just be money sitting in cash here not earning anything. So if the account is yet to mature, you do have the option to move it into a junior ISA, and whether you do this will depend on your savings targets and your investment goals. How long is there until the child is likely to withdraw money from this account? If the time frame longer, you might want to consider investing into stocks and shares, particularly if they plan to keep hold of the ISA and move it to an adult ISA once they're of a certain age. But if the money is going to be withdrawn fairly shortly, then it's probably better to keep it in something safer like cash. So it really is worth spending the time just to check whether you did set up a child trust fund account, whether it's been claimed yet. Lots of people did, so it could be highly likely that you did put something in place for your child saving, or maybe your parents did for you on behalf of their grandchild. I hope you found this video useful. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. There should be a button coming up soon that allows you to subscribe easily. There's back catalogue of videos on there with all different financial related matters, particularly in relation to retirement. So I'm sure if you search through the video archive, we'll be able to answer some of your burning questions. There's also much more videos coming soon. Until next time, take care.